Congratulations to the Republic of South Africa. Like they say, no DNA, just RSA. South Africa just played a 1-1 draw with the Super Eagles of Nigeria to sit comfortably top of the group with 17 points. Nigeria with just 11 points after 8 games played. With 2 more games to go, even if Nigeria wins the remaining 2 games against Lesotho away and Benin at home, the maximum they can get to is 17 points. South Africa just needs a draw from the final 2 games to get to 18 points. They play Zimbabwe. It's supposed to be an away game, but they play it at home. And finally, they will take on Rwanda at home. Because we have 9 groups for this FIFA World Cup qualification this year, for the next year's World Cup, only the top 2 teams across the 9 groups automatically qualifies for the World Cup. However, 4 of the best second-place teams will go for a playoff where one represents Africa at the intercontinental playoff. And if you look at the rankings of second-place teams right now, you can see it's very easy for other teams to go beyond 17 points. Teams like Gabon, DR Congo, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, they can easily get to 18 points. And even beyond that, for Nigeria, the maximum we can get to is 17 points. So as it stands right now, as it looks right now, Nigeria will not be going to the World Cup. It will take a miracle for us to qualify. What I would just say is for the coach, Eric Schell, to finish the 2 games strong and prepare for the Africa Cup of Nations, which starts in December this year in Morocco. Who is to be blamed for this performance? We have 3 coaches now that have taken us through these games for the qualification for the World Cup. It started with Jose Pissarro. He played 1-1 draws against Lesotho and Zimbabwe, followed by Fini De George, 1-1 draw against South Africa at home, followed by a 2-1 loss to Benin in a neutral ground in Cote d'Ivoire. And now Eric Schell, he had to lose a game in the World Cup qualification series. There's been 2 draws and 1 win. Started with a win against Rwanda. 2 wins and 2 draws. Started with a win away against Rwanda, followed by a draw against Zimbabwe, followed by another win against Rwanda at home, and now playing a 1-1 draw against South Africa away from home. We're not going to the World Cup from the way it looks right now. Who will you blame? The administrators? Any of the coaches? Or the players? We have to wait for the 2030 World Cup. Or for the Super Falcons, because I know they'll get to the World Cup in 2027. The qualification starts later next month, in October, against Benin. They play qualifiers for the Women Africa Cup of Nations, which starts as the qualifiers for the FIFA Women's World Cup they played in Brazil. Super Eagles, go back to the drawing board like we always do. South Africa, congratulations, you played right. Even if South Africa get deducted 3 points, I believe they can easily win the remaining 2 games against Zimbabwe and against Rwanda. Benin too can also still qualify. They play later this night. And end of the road for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, sadly. Except a miracle happens. But yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry.